Host. Hello, ladies, and I'm delighted to be here. How are you doing? It's the second. Today is the 15th day of the month of January 2021. It's already the 15th day. The month is half gone. Very soon, the month of January 2021 will be all over. So you're welcome. I think it's still in order to say Happy New Year for those of you who have not been able to join us even for the first time since the new year. It's Happy New Year to you all. Thank you so very much for choosing Orient FM. Thank you also for being a fan of Hello Ladies. My name is Joyce Nebu and I'm delighted to be here. Welcome. Thank you again. I welcome you on behalf of everybody here. It's a full house. We have Anderson Mbata on the links. Chizoba Okafor is also here, and Ngozi Okachu is here too. I would also like to say hello to Rejoice Opera, and the rest of the afternoon shift crew members. Thanks a lot for being there, everyone. You're welcome. Yes, it's another edition of Hello Ladies, and we're talking about success today. Success is a beautiful thing. It's nice to talk about success as the year begins, because everybody hopes to be successful. So we want to talk about success. Managing our success, managing and sustaining our success. Many times you wonder why. You say, oh, this person used to be this in the past. What happened? Along the line, something goes wrong, and the person, drifts away, and you begin to wonder. So that is it. How can we manage our success to sustain it, to ensure that it doesn't go away, it doesn't leave us? That's what we want to talk about today on the show. Managing and sustaining our success. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go ahead, I would like to also welcome in a special way and thank in a special way our distinguished sponsors and partners, Goldwise Links Nigeria Limited, where you can get the gold pieces of your choice, the one that you need. The romantic kind of gold pieces, the one you need for your wedding, the gold band, the round one for your engagement, for your wedding plans. Easter is coming. Christmas, we're done with Christmas and New Year. We're looking forward to Easter. It's another time when Cupid gets busy, and Cupid draws his bow and arrow and keeps throwing the stuff around. You never know, it might hit you. Chizoba is praying that it hits her this time around. Hopefully it will hit her, and it has already hit a lot of people, and they're planning for Easter. What are you waiting for? Pay a visit to Goldwise Links Nigeria Limited here, at Ikenebu. Also, you find them at Everyday Supermarket. Look for the pure gold pieces, the one you usually travel as far away a place as Dubai to look for. Well, you can find them around the corner at Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited. Well, thank you so much, Goldwise, for choosing to sponsor, to be a partner to partner with us on Hello Ladies. We appreciate it very, very much. Now, we want to talk about success, and I also welcome everybody, people from around the globe. We are on Facebook Live now. You can join and drop your messages there as well. Now, we want to talk about success. What is success? Of course, when you're talking about something, you begin by explaining what it is all about. But let's see if we can go on a break for some music. We'll play some music. When we come back, we shall continue. I love this song very much. It's even an old one, but I'll play it. I can't resist it, the urge. So I'm playing it. Enjoy it. I'm coming live. No, my Facebook. This love. This love. this love. This love. Talking of this love, this love, talking of this love. This love, this love, this love, this love, this love, this love, this love. This love, this love, this love, let's go. This love, yeah, Barry White and Golden White. I hope you enjoyed listening to that. This love, something special about this love that we share, that they share, and that everybody who's in love shares. People who have been fortunate enough to have been hit by Cupid's arrow. Unfortunately or ironically, you see, these two that sang this song separated along the line. Their marriage didn't survive. The love they sang about couldn't hold that marriage. It's sad. Well, you're welcome back to Hello Ladies. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so sorry. I apologize for not posting the topic of today on my Facebook wall, and that's probably why lots of people haven't joined yet. They thought probably it wouldn't come up today, but please do bear with me. The show is on. You may wish to join us from wherever you are around the globe. Now we're talking about success, managing our success. Success simply means, yes, the word success of course can mean many things to different people, but the meaning we are going to make use of during this program, during this edition of program today, is the one that says that success is an accomplishment of an aim or purpose. And I think I love it, because any aim you accomplish, you achieve your aim. What you set out to achieve, you achieve it. It's success, whatever it is. It could be, maybe you want a successful marriage, and at the end of the day you achieve it, you accomplish that aim. You are still with that one, we're still together. I think that song, hopefully I'll sing it, I'll play it before we conclude. Shania Twain, still the one I love. For 50 years, 70 years, you're still together. The kind of thing we see abroad, especially among these successful people like the Bushes and the Trumps. Trump's marriage wasn't he had about many wives. No, the George Bush, the senior Bush, the young Bush, all the Bushes, and then other people like the Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth. They've been together for more than 70 years. People like the Thatchers, Margaret Thatcher also lived with her husband for more than 70 years or 50 years. So these are, it's a success in that regard. If you had wished to have that kind of marriage, a purpose, not just an aim. If you're able to accomplish accomplish or achieve your aim or your purpose, then you are successful. Maybe your aim as a child was to be a medical doctor, and along the line you achieve it. Okay, you are successful in that regard. You do well. You aim to be the best, probably in the broadcast industry, and you achieve it. You're counted as one of the best, and then you're successful. You aim to be a good politician. It cuts across all spheres of life. You have worked hard, sleepless nights, because before success smiles at you, there's a lot to be done. Of course, there is a lot to be done. We also talk about different ways other people may see success. You have worked hard, sleepless nights, toiled hard. People helped you along the line. Then, boom! Success. Success brings with it a lot of challenges. So much that if not properly managed, you will find yourself losing everything. And that's what we want to talk about. How can you hold on to sustain your success? Success comes with it friends, both false and true. Why? Because success is attractive. Everybody wants to be identified with a successful person or successful people. Success can be in terms of doing well in your career. I've already talked about some of that. Brokering business deals that make you rich. Being well-to-do through hard work. Doing extremely well in your work, etc. But one thing which is an integral part of success most of the time is money, wealth, fortune. However, it's really not so easy to define success. These are the popular versions of what success might mean. But let's limit our exploration to the definition we have already cited here. That is an accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Aim of being happy. That's that. When you achieve it, you're happy, then you're successful in that regard. Okay, so now there are other ways to see or to define success. Like I said earlier, to many people, success can mean loving and being loved in return. Loving somebody when somebody loves you back. Oh, that's success. Success for some people, of course. Success is also can mean standing your ground. When you believe in something, that's success to you. Success to some people could mean knowing your life is filled with abundance. You are fulfilled. Being fulfilled in life, you're happy. Happiness, fame, wealth, all these come under success, the big umbrella of success. Success could also mean taking care of your needs, being able to meet all of your needs, that you're successful. Success is balancing work with passion. I curled this from lifehack.org. If you want to read more, go to lifehack.org, which expatiated these different meanings of success. All right, back to our talk now. So now that we know to a large extent what success means with respect to each individual, different people, it's different folks, so different strokes for different folks. So different folks. We used to watch that movie. I remember when I was little. Different Strokes. Yes, Different Strokes was the title of that movie. Oh my God. Now, okay, so to a large extent, everybody we know, or to different individuals, we now at least know what success is about with respect to different people. How can we manage it so we don't lose it or lose our humanity? Number one, these are some hints to keep the fire of our success burning. Pay attention to these hints. Number one, a little humility. Many people lose their success through pride, what I choose to call negative pride. pride that doesn't have any positivity in it. Of course, you might wonder, might there be a positive pride? Yeah, definitely. You can be proud that, well, you don't steal. Okay? You're proud of that. You're proud that even though you're poor, from a poor background, there are many things you can do for money. You have integrity. You can have a level of positive pride in that. So, but this time around, I said a little humility. Number one, many people through pride, negative pride, lose their success. There have been people who were brought up from very poor families, homes, and before long they start, attacking and even competing with those who showed them the way. And not just those who did, but also those who had been there or who could help them more, and those who had been there long before. If you're successful, and it makes you very proud, and your head begins to swell, don't forget that there were people there before you arrived, and the heavens did not fall because of them. There are some women who came from very poor and wretched backgrounds. Luckily, something happens and they marry into very wealthy families. One rich man comes along and picks them up and marries them. Gosh, have you met some of them? Wow, there are many of them. They're all over the place. And nobody they hear where they go. That's what I'm talking about. Every other person is nonsense as far as they're concerned. They completely forget where they are coming from, and even to the extent that they could begin challenging the man who brought them out of poverty. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, and if they persist, you never know, you might lose the success. So a little humility helps out. Little things, success. There are some people where little things and success turn their heads, to 100 degrees around the head. They think they have two heads now, no longer one. They begin to walk on their heads. Every other person walks on their legs, but they, you've met those people, right? You've met those people. I've met so many of those people. In those days, many years ago, while I was in school, in faraway UI, after school, when school closes like this, you will see people, people flying in. I recall one young lady, Vicky, my class, English class. That was where you find all the rock babes in those days. I recall that girl, English. Oh my goodness. People used to come to our faculty, beautiful faculty of arts. Yeah, you find all the fine babes on campus. This particular girl, when school, weekends like this, she'll fly out of Nigeria. In those days, now things were better. Students had rebate forms. You could fly from Lagos to Port Harcourt like that. Even going back to school, you could fly. Your parents could easily afford it because you were a student. You had rebate forms, subsidized rate. And the Nigeria Airways was well and alive. I don't know what happened to our airways. It's no longer there now. Anyway, as I was saying, this Vicky used to travel to England, London, for weekend. She would just go for weekend. Monday, you see Vicky in class, attending class with you. When you see all those things, all those people, and then you come down, you see people who have nothing and they're making those people they come down and study though. And we who weren't going to London and coming back for the weekend, we could still breathe easily with them around. So what am I talking about? A little humility. Even if you have it, don't flaunt it. Don't make others feel that it's the end of the world. Okay? Sustain that success, because pride always goes, as they tell us, before pride goes before a fall. Pride destroys things. It destroys success. All right. And I'm sure you've seen those people. Some people who have shops and their shops are thriving. Everybody comes to your shop to buy things. Before long, they become millionaires, they make money, maybe 1 million, and it gets their head, and they now start insulting customers. They are all over the places. You begin to wonder, this person used to be this, so you see this person in the next 5 years. What happened? Is this attitude? It's an attitude problem. Lack of humility. You begin to think that without your shop, there's no other place anybody could shop. You begin to insult your customers, talk to people anyhow, treat them anyhow. There had been people who had salons where all the most sophisticated women in town used to go to make their hair. Before long, these people disappear. Why? Because of the attitude, the way you treat them. You treat some of them like you treat others better, you treat others, you insult others and all of that. So these are all little things that can destroy our success. You see tailors and hair. Tailors are there's one particular, no, I'm not saying in particular tailor. Tailors generally, you have some who are so good, and because they are so good, everybody goes there. Everybody patronizes them. All the women want their clothes to be well sewn, and because of that, their heads begin to swell. They begin to insult these women. Your customers, you're insulting your customers. Without them, you are nothing. Yes, without your customers, though, you are nothing. Many business, all these small business, that's why they fold very easily. Pride seeps in and destroys this success of these people, talented people. You're the best tailor in town. Okay, we know that. We clap for you. Everybody comes there. Before long, you are too big to even sew your customers' clothes. Even your very big customers who pay you, who give down payment, you give them to your little ones who are learning, and they don't do it well. Of course, what happens is that your customers will begin to leave one after the other. And before you know it, you're wondering, where are all those people? What happened? In the days of your boom, you couldn't sustain your success because of your attitude. So it's very important. That's why I made it number 1. This is very important. It's a business killer. It's a success killer. In different forms that success happens, this attitude can destroy it. We've talked about it in marriage. People who were nothing and they were brought into a wealthy family and they become something else. They change because of pride enters their head, and even they begin to challenge the man who raised them from poverty. And along the line, before long, they lose the success. They could be kicked out and they go back to the curb. You see what I mean? Ladies, are you listening? This happens a lot. Let's pay attention. May God help us. It happens so often. And before long, you see I can take care of myself. Who does he think he is? You see your mouth. Yeah. Where were you before he picked you? You see what I mean? Where were you before this guy came to you to rescue you from poverty? And now, I can do it. Hey, who the hell does he think you? Now, so Oyibo akopetara from film. Oh God, so Oyibo. Yes, now speaking English, you learn from Z World in Nigeria to a Nigerian man who helped you from you're not serious. So calm down. Like that little boy was saying, Mommy, calm down, Jared. Calm down. Let's calm down. May God give us the grace to calm down. So we've talked about all these people who have success stories. They begin to do well. They make 1 million, only 1 million. It gets their head. Who does he think he is? Even this happens in every segment of society. Even in this small office now. You lift up somebody. A small boy or a small girl you got from somewhere, you helped him, you lift him up. Before you know it, he's now looking at you like this attitude is bad. For young people growing, we really have to drop it. Drop it, be real. Because people had been there long before you. They didn't develop 2 heads. So why do you think your own head will become 2? Because you made 1 million naira only. And you see many of them in the villages, they go and do something, do one kiribo thing like that, come back with 1 million naira, and they're insulting everybody, their elders, the village headmasters, people who studied, who worked hard in those days to become somebody. It's so common in our communities, especially among girls. We are Igbos. It's so common among us. A little humility can go a long way in helping us sustain our success. Everybody, both men, women, everybody. Now, don't become relaxed or complacent. That's number 2 hint towards sustaining our success. Don't become relaxed or complacent. Yeah, my fans are joining me. Thank you so very much, all of them. I'm sorry I couldn't post the day's topic online, but some of you still remember it's time for the show. Thank you, Frank Uche. Thank you. Hi, too. Nadi Chibuzo is watching. Tell me where you're watching us from. I know Frank is in England. And let's see who else. Frank, I'll get to read your comments later on. Awele Vivian. I like that name, Awele. Ija Awele, right? What's that? Peaceful, I think. I think that's what the meaning, peace. Awele Vivian. Vivian, you may wish to tell me the meaning of your name, Awele. I like it. I enjoy listening to your program, ma'am. Thank you, Vivian. And I love your name, the Awele Pato. Aha. Thank you. You're all welcome. Thank you for joining us. Now, the number 2 hint is, or tip rather, don't become relaxed or complacent. Remember, we are talking about success. If you relax, your success will fly away, will leave you. Have you met those people who probably have never seen or made £1 million before? Have you met some of them? I think I have. Some people hate success and relax and become lazy and become too big to do things they did in the past that in fact made them successful. Have you noticed, have you observed that? Somebody used to open his shop. You see a very industrious young boy or young woman. She used to come at 7 a.m. or salon. Someone's salon. 7, she's open. She's briskly cleaning up, dusting, waiting for customers. Suddenly, and people are really coming and she's busy doing things. Changing furniture, buying generator, doing things, Suddenly, you come out 8, 9, 10. She has not opened. He has not opened. You begin to wonder what's going on. He's sitting back, relaxing the million he has made. Imagine, complacency. So this kills business too. I think, who wrote that book? Time is the soul of business. What's the name of that guy who said that? I've forgotten. He's a Shakespeare's contemporary. Well, I hope I'll remember him before I end the program. Well, so don't become relaxed or complacent. Some of those people, they no longer work hard, they relax. They give you reasons, and before you know it, of course, success is gone. Some people hate it and they become too big. You see a young man who owns a shop, employs other young men to assist him, or madam, become too fat. They acquire so much weight to even heave themselves up and attend to you. The heavy madams, they make so much money and they relax. And they leave their shops or businesses in the unsafe hands of young people who could easily sabotage their businesses. Well, next thing, they open, these people late as 9 a.m., 10 a.m., unlike in the past when they worked harder. And when this happens, they begin to lose their customers. If I look for you today, I want to do my hair, I come here, 9 o'clock, you're not open, 10 o'clock, you're not serious now, I don't go back. You have lost me. Another person may reason the same way, you lose that person. Another person, before you know it, you lose 10 customers, you lose 15. You see, seriousness, lack of seriousness. And when this happens, they begin to lose their customers, etc., and also lose their success. Success also begins to fly away. Now, the third tip. Learn from your success. We are often told while growing up as kids that we should always learn from our failures, from our mistakes. Well, there are also lessons to be learned from our successes. What did I do right? These are questions. Okay, I became successful when I did this. You think back, what did I do right? What did I do to make many customers come around? What did I do to attract this very rich man who made me his wife? Assuming you are changing, becoming somebody else. Sit down, think back. Have a retrospective look at yourself, at your past. Think back. What did I do ab initio? What attracted him to me? What changed? How did I change? At what point did things change? You see, these are questions you ask. Learning from your success. You sustain it. You're still successful. You're still in that home, having escaped poverty. The sensible thing to do, the intelligent thing to do for an intelligent woman, you look back. What happened? What brought this about? Okay? And then you try to hold on to those things that brought about your success. How was I able to marry this rich guy? even though I am from such a poor family. These are the things to ask. You try to hold on to those things that made your success possible. What did I do? Then you sustain them. Now, 4, share your success lessons with other people. Many of us are too selfish. Hey, me, tell her, I will not, so that she become richer than me. Oh, Diego. You have this secret. You know, there's something you do your own. When you do your own, when people come to your own salon, there's a difference. You don't want to release it. You don't want to share it. People say, let me leave this one. You teach little children, you teach younger girls, but you don't teach everything. Share your success lessons. This is very important. We shall go on a break now. We're on the 4th one. Remember, we have 10. We're exploring 10 tips. The 4th one, share your success lessons with others. We shall go on break now. And ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome Goldwise Links Nigeria Limited. Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited. It's too low. Raise it. Goldwise Link Wisdom Gold. Yes, Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited is the right place to visit for all your gold jewelry needs. Are you planning for your engagement or wedding? Or perhaps you are looking for a place to mold, wash, or fix your gold jewelry? If so, then you have the appropriate place. Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited is the right place for all your gold jewelry needs. We stock engagement and wedding rings, necklaces, wristwatches, earrings, pendants, bracelets, and sets of different kinds. We also mold, fix, and wash your old gold stock to make them as good as new. What is more, we provide you the platform to sell your gold. Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited, the leading place in gold jewelry matters. We offer you exactly what you go to Dubai to get. Visit us today at Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited, 33 Ekwema Crescent, Ikelebu, Owerri. Also at Shop 48, ShopRite, Owerri, as well as inside Everyday Supermarket, World Bank, Owerri. While you find our goldsmith at number 6 Osuji Street, Owerri. For more inquiries, call us on 0703 531 6360, 0806 336 8822, and 0803 333 7999. Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited, Wisdom Gold, Dubai in Owerri. Absolutely, Dubai in Owerri. Goldwise Link Nigeria Limited, that's the place to go to if you have any wedding plans, your engagement is close at hand. Then go there and get that lovely gold band engagement ring at Goldwise Links Nigeria Limited, number 33 Ekwema Crescent, Owerri. You're welcome back to Hello Ladies. Thanks a lot for rejoining us. And now don't forget, we are talking about sustaining our success, managing our success. How do you manage your success? Many people become successful, and before long they've lost it all, and you begin to wonder what happened. Some of these things happened because you didn't pay heed to some of these things. Now we're on the 4th one, share your success lessons with others. How did it happen? Let others also join you in being successful. Help others in becoming successful. That will make your business grow more, and you receive more blessings too. Pay close attention to how your office, your home runs. We talked about that earlier on. Staying close. Don't become so distant from where it started. Always remember from where you started. Don't forget. Do not leave things in the hands of children or amateurs. Many people do this. I think number 2 earlier is closely related to this one. When you become complacent, you allow people who don't have as much experience as you do to run your homes. Like that woman. Now, that woman from a poor background, you are brought into a rich home. A rich man marries you, and before long, you become so fat you can't even run around to prepare his dishes, to make his meals. Probably it was what the meals he made for him that attracted him. Okay. But now you're too successful now. You're such a big madam. You don't want to ever cook again. Mess with your fingernails, the things you fix on your nail polish and other things. You see what I mean? you allow your mates to take the center stage. I read a lot. I read a lot, and I read some time ago that Margaret Thatcher, until I think her husband has passed, so while she was PM, Prime Minister of Britain, made time to always. She was the only one who prepared her husband's meals. Can you beat that? But over here, you see, little success gets into her head, and we become too big to even go and cook. You place your nails like this. Imagine as if you're the only one wearing. Oh my God. Anyway, our time is running out. I have to get going. Anyway, so pay close attention to how your office or home runs. Don't distance yourself from these places. Do not leave things in the hands of children or your mates or other amateurs. Now, number 6, be mindful of your jealous friends. This is important. Jealousy can do a lot, can destroy somebody else's success. Haven't you heard stories of people going behind their friends to tell their oga kwata that so person did this? Haven't you heard stories of people even recording you? Yes. People will switch on their phones, record you. Evil-minded people, cursed people, because that's what I call them. These people are cursed. People who will come, in your innocence, you're just discussing, and they are recording you, and out of jealousy they carry it to your bosses or the people your organs, the people who made you successful and things like that, and they use it to destroy you. So be careful how you talk. Be mindful of your jealous friends. In Nigeria here we say shine your eye. Know the friends that are happy for you and those that are not happy for you, because there will always be such people. Remember what we said at the beginning: success brings about a lot of challenges, and envy of others is one of them. Don't talk too much about your affairs. There are lots. I've discovered as I became manager, I discovered that people don't just keep their mouths shut. We talk too much. We can't keep secrets. Do you know that keeping secrets is a virtue? It is indeed a virtue. In a small office like this, one thing, you release that information to somebody you think is a responsible person. Before long, before you know what's happened, the grapevine, everybody has heard what you said in secret. You see, so the same thing goes for when you're successful. You say some things, little things like this, maybe about you, and I keep talking about that rich man that came to rescue you from poverty. You say something about maybe something that's not so flattering. You laugh about it, but it's not serious. Somebody you love like that. You just tell your friend, hey, and your friend carries it, makes a mountain out of that molehill, and before you know it, it can destroy you with that. So you see, talking too much can ruin our successes in life. May God help us to not to talk too much. Don't tell. It has destroyed a lot of girls and their relationships. You tell your friend, I met this guy. Hey, she listens. You don't know she's envious. She goes behind you. Where does he live? He goes and takes him from you, from behind your back. Talking too much can ruin things. So let's not talk too much. That one is a very important, a very important point. Learn to keep secrets. This is important too. Learn to keep secrets, like Lady Macbeth. Was it Lady Macbeth? No, not Brutus. Brutus's wife in Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar told her something, and it was so difficult for her to keep that secret. She keeps shaking. They said not every woman, not some women do keep secrets. Men think every woman blasts a lot. No, it's not true. Not so. Many keep secrets. So get the habit of learn to keep secrets. It helps to sustain your success. Many people, it's related to the number 7, don't talk too much. Many people from not keeping secrets have ruined their success and happiness. Number 9, beware of saboteurs. Some people will not be happy about your success because they feel threatened or jealous of it. This is very important. I think I mentioned that earlier on. Pay attention to how people react to your success. Be careful. Shine your eye, as we say in Nigeria now, and surround yourself with people who are truly happy for you. How do you know people who are truly happy for you? That's why we say shine your eye now. For you to be successful, you must be an intelligent person now. Fools don't easily become successful. People who are not fools, you can use their brain ahead. So you're smart in the first place. You have to be a smart person for you to be successful in this regard, okay? So you also have the ability to shine your eye, to pay attention, close attention to people who are truly happy for you and those who are not happy for you. So you know who to stay close to. Of course, the ones who are truly happy for you. So shine your eye. We are double glasses. All right. And finally, the big one, to cap it all, to cover the cap with which to cover every other thing that I have said. Do what you to sustain your success. And that's it for today. I would like to thank passionforbusiness.com. I got a lot of clues from that site. Recognize and reward excellence. If you're in business and your business you're successful, even if you're a manager in the office, well, that can also be counterproductive. I remember I once did that when I became a manager newly. At the end of the year, I gave my own hard-earned money to my staff, the ones I thought did so well, to encourage them. But you know what happened? Hey, I won't tell the story today. Maybe another day I'll tell you that story. Okay? I'll tell you that story another day. It sparked up a whole lot of reactions from others who didn't get. So you see, well, you have to handle that wisely. Now, treat your employees as real people. Sometimes you do that, but you still make other people jealous. And jealousy can do a lot of harm, can drive and push people to do things you would never, ever believe human beings can do. So you be careful. The key word there is wisdom. And remember, I capped it all by talking about prayer. Through prayer, you can acquire the wisdom to help you sustain your success. Yes, I would like to thank Nadi Chibuzo. You didn't tell me where you're watching from. Frank Uchedibi and hi Joyce, good afternoon. This is a very important and educative topic. Yes, it is important for prospective successful people to know that success itself brings with it another set of okay, let's see. Know that success itself brings with it another set of problems, and the most important of the problems is never enough time to sit back and create a strategy or direction for the future. As success comes knocking at your door, if you don't have a strategy for how to manage success, you will lose all the momentum you have built. Frank Uchedibia in UK. Frank, thank you so much for joining us. I hope it's not so cold there now. Awele Vivian, tell me the meaning of Awele. I enjoy listening to your program. Thank you, Vivian Awele. Okay, it's a Ija Awele. Thank you. Mwapa Jennifer Kudo, so proud of you, Sister Joyce. God bless you. God bless you too, Jennifer. Anderson here is watching as well and waving. I wave back to you. Mercy Zoke Joma, I'm really enjoying your today's topic on success. You're doing a great job. I love you so much. Wow. I love you so much. Great. Mercy Ezoke Ijoma. Thank you. In summary, from Frank Uche again, I bet you sometimes handling success is even harder than handling failure. Absolutely. While you celebrate your success, please pay attention to the lessons it offers. Success can only be deeply meaningful and fulfilling if you enjoy your success with humility while eschewing arrogance and pomposity. That's absolutely true. Ray Eke is watching. Thank you very much, Ray. I would like to, before I go, inform you that my books, please go to Amazon.com and get a copy of my books. We have The Angel Woman. Some of my talks are in The Angel Woman. I have Boys for Sale too. And you can get the paperbacks. Paperbacks are available there too at Amazon. Do me a favor, especially those of you abroad. It's so easy for you. For us in Nigeria, we can also get them. Of course, some of us order books on Amazon online. I would appreciate it so much if you did that for me. I love you so much. Take care of yourselves. Have a swell weekend, and God willing, we'll be here again next week Friday. Goodbye. Bye-bye.